Hi everyone, Mitch from Sports Chat Place and PicksandParlays.net. It is Friday, March 15th, 2019, here with your free picks. Of course, we are live 7 days a week, 365 days a year, doing free picks. Of course, it is March. It is March Madness. We have special for you at Sports Chat Experts, PicksandParlays.net. You can get all college basketball picks through the championship game. I'm looking at it while you are looking at it. Get one capper for $189, two cappers for $289, and of course you can still use that discount code of 15% off at Sports Chat Experts and PicksandParlays.net. The discount code is going to be Vegas15, so be sure to use that. Of course, we got tons of action today. I haven't even finished entering my premium picks. I have all the early premium picks in, but I'm going to be adding for some of the later games, anything that's really this afternoon and later. So those of you that are premium members or have our package through, have my package through Sports Chat Experts or PicksandParlays.net, just be on the lookout. I'm going to be updating. I see a lot of games out there. The lines came out late, and you guys know that. Just want to dial in on these picks, but of course we're gonna do kind of a mix. I'm gonna give out picks. We'll do some free for all as well. You guys asking questions. Just so much action today. Definitely a better day than tomorrow. Be sure to hit that like button. We've given away so far about 75 or 80 t-shirts. So we're gonna be sending them. We send them all over the world. So whatever you guys should keep it rolling, but I would take advantage of this one and this one. But anyways, like I said, we got free picks every single day. Our best bets over at sportschatexperts.com. And PicksandParlays.net. Anyways, lots of action today. I got trying to do like 6 things at once, but of course, a lot of you guys might have seen that the site was down. So I'm kind of working on that while I'm doing these. Of course, you can watch us more places than ever before. Of course, be sure to hit that like button. I don't even remember what the picks were yesterday, to be honest. It was such a crazy day. But I know that my premium picks were not so good. But I think they were really good early, and then later on they tailed off. But I know I also bet a lot of the picks from the show. So I know that I had a lot of winners yesterday. But we never look back. We always look forward. But I am in Vegas on Tuesday night. Yeah, if you're going to ask questions, you need to format it, Team A versus Team B with a point spread. Anyways, let's see where we're at. I'm trying to do a few things at once here. And I usually give everybody about 5 minutes to get here. So anyways, get into the action. Kick it off with, of course, college hoops. We got some games starting in just a couple of minutes. So let's start it right with those. I like Florida against LSU. I'm going to take the points here. I think that Florida kind of needs to still win, to solidify their place. It's tournament time, and points are golden at this time of year. We saw it yesterday, and we'll continue to see it. So I'm going to take Florida here, +4 against LSU. Probably not a popular pick. Don't care. LSU, they've been great all season long. They've played in a lot of really tight games. I think LSU probably wins this game, but I think the 4 points are going to be good. LSU, if you look at their games, and we've looked at a lot of their games, they come right down to the end. So, they come right down to the end. I'm going to take Florida, +4 points, and that'll be our first pick for today's show. Of course, we do free picks every single day. And our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com and picksandparlays.net. We had a good day yesterday. I think a lot of people have been talking about it, which is great, but we never look back. We only look forward. So let's see if we can look forward onto some winners. As I just lost my screen. I'm not really sure what the hell just happened there. All right. Anyways, it gets a little confusing here sometimes. I have a lot of screens up. I'm trying to look at all of you guys at the same time. Yeah, it really doesn't matter about scandals and all that stuff. I say the ball gets tipped and people forget about that stuff in a hurry. Anyways, be sure to hit the like button. The more likes that we get, the more t-shirts we give away. Hopefully, you guys are taking advantage of the free t-shirt offer. Giving away nearly 100 of these things. I hope to give away thousands. I honestly hope that by September, I give away $1 million worth of t-shirts. I think we can do it. Here's the link on how to do it. Let me get over to the Picks and Parlays YouTube page. I've kind of neglected it for a second here. Let's see what's going on. Post the link to get the free t-shirt there. But, we got a lot of games today. Let's get to another one. Head to the game between Michigan State and Ohio State. This one is pretty interesting. I think that game on Super Bowl Sunday, it was really close until the end. And there was just a lot of closeness. And then the game at Michigan State was an absolute blowout, 62-44. The Buckeyes just couldn't score. They couldn't do anything at all. But, the Bucs coming off that win against Indiana. They got Wesson back in the lineup. Michigan State, when they're hitting their free throws, when they're doing the rebounding, very, very tough to beat. I think this is one of those games where it kind of hangs around the number for a while. But then I think Michigan State gets it done in the end. I think, once again, it's the free throws that push them over. I'll take Michigan State minus the 11. I don't love this one. This one is kind of more – I like Florida a lot better than this one. But anyways, let's get to another game here. We got a lot of ground to cover, a lot of games. I see St. Bonaventure versus George Mason. And we've been on George Mason so much this season. The Bonnies, though, one of those teams, you're never really sure what you're going to get with St. Bonaventure. And in the A-10, boy, these tournaments, they always can go any which way. As the thing about George Mason, they beat George Washington. They've beaten them, 2 days before also. So, hardly a big deal. But I thought St. Bonnie's win over St. Louis, pretty impressive last time out. And, of course, the Bonnies getting a bye in the first round and getting it here. I'm going to take St. Bonaventure here and lay the points. That'll be my third pick for today's show. Of course, we do free picks on the show every single day. Our best bet's always over at SportsChatExperts.com as well as SportsChatPlace.com. Premium Plus, and PicksandParlays.net. You can use the discount code right here, Vegas15, get 15% off all of your purchases today at Sports Chat Experts and PicksandParlays.net, including our March Madness special. Pretty good deal. 2 cappers, $289, all the way through the championship game, which is like in April this year. Anyways, get to another game. Just rip them off. Like, I think yesterday we kind of did like a rapid fire style, and I think a lot of people really like that. So we're going to continue on with it. Let's see what we got. Here's a question. Wisconsin minus 7.5 against Nebraska. I think this is kind of a tough game, but Nebraska played really well yesterday. I was surprised with how well Nebraska played in yesterday's game. I was on the wrong side of that one. And I'll tell you, I'm going to go against Nebraska again. I'm going to take Wisconsin minus 8. I know the Badgers have trouble scoring, but they seem to get a lot of calls. And I think in these tournaments, Brian, if you would like a T-shirt, just follow the instructions right here. It's the I want a T-shirt isn't part of the instructions, but here's how you get one. You just follow this link right here, and it tells you instructions on how you get a free T-shirt. Everyone can get one. But anyways, we're going to take Wisconsin here and lay the 8 points against Nebraska. I think Wisconsin's defense gets it done. I also think Wisconsin's going to get the calls. And I really think that's the big difference here. What I've noticed is that the home team or the team that they want to win seems to get the continuation while the other team doesn't get it. So, I don't know. Just the way that it seems to work in college hoops these days. We'll keep rolling right along. So I'm going to take Iowa State minus 2.5 against Kansas State. I think Kansas State is the better team, but without Wade in there, I think they got some problems. If Wade was in there, I probably would be on Kansas State on this one. So I'm going to take Iowa State minus the 2.5. Of course, we do free picks on this show every single day. We also do other live shows. So if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, click for those notifications. You'll get notified when we go live. Of course, is the promo code thing just a marketing gimmick? I don't understand what that means. The promo code means you get 15% off today at Sports Chat Experts and PicksandParlays.net. If you don't want to use the promo code, you can not use the promo code and not get 15% off. That's up to you. I don't know if it's marketing gimmick, whatever you would want to call it. Some people use the promo code, some people don't. If you want 15% off, we're offering it to you. If you don't want 15% off, don't use the code. It's no skin off my ass. It just helps me pay for more free T-shirts that I'm giving away here. Anyways, let's get to another game. Super annoying. I'm going to take San Diego State plus the 11 against Nevada. The Aztecs did not play fantastically. They kind of got the call, like what I was just talking about in the last one yesterday, and that helped them along their way. I think that they probably get the call. I think they get enough calls in this one. I think their defense is good enough. I think Nevada's the shakiest 3-loss team I've ever seen. I think last year when we saw them come back against Cincinnati, that was something. But now it's kind of like, even though they only have 3 losses, I don't trust this team at all. I know the games are in Las Vegas, so more of a home game for Nevada than it is for San Diego State, but I don't care. I'm going to take San Diego State. Just a lot of points for this point in the tournament. Let's go one more on the college hoops. Covered a lot of these early games. How can I click on your picks on the site? I'm not really sure what you mean. I don't understand the question. If you have a question about that, you can email me. My email is mitch@sportschatplace.com. I have no idea what that question means. How can I click on your picks on the site? What is that? I don't know what that means. I don't give out free picks on the site. These are the only free picks that I personally give out. We have other writers and handicappers on the site that give out free picks each and every day on every single game at sportschatplace.com as well as at picksandparlays.net. But as far as free picks, these are the only free picks that are mine that I give out. Everyone else is on site but you. Yeah, my picks are in the premium area and Sports Chat Experts, and I give out my picks here. I have no idea, man. We've wasted enough time. I'm going to take Davidson here minus the 6 against St. Joe's. I don't trust St. Joe's at all, and it seems that when they play against the better teams or even the decent teams, that they don't show up. I know they've played in some close games. They played Davidson within 8 last time they played, but 8 wouldn't get it done here. I'm going to take Davidson minus the 6. And that's our 7th pick for today's show. I'll move over to the NBA. That'll leave us some games if we want to do a later show to do later on. If you like a certain team, the place to put that is in our Facebook group. Your picks. Anyways. I like the Rockets against the Suns. I know this is a gigantic number, and I know the Suns have been playing pretty well recently. But I think the Rockets coming after that loss to the Warriors going to play with a little bit of purpose here. I'll take the Houston Rockets and I'll lay the number. Another game that I want to play in college hoops is I want to take Texas State minus the 6 against Southern Alabama. Texas State very underrated this season. A team that we've been on plenty. South Alabama's been pretty good too, especially against the number. But I like the way Texas State has been playing. Like I said, we were on them plenty this season. So let's give them a little shout out here. If you want a certain pick that I didn't go over, then you can get it. It's probably a premium pick. I don't know. Or we have free picks at the site. You can talk about it in the Facebook group. Doing the best I can. I'm going to take the Wizards minus 3.5 against the Hornets. I just think the Hornets are not playing well. The Wizards finally getting it together. Actually, they're 21-11 against the spread at home this season. 20-12 straight up at home. Who would have thought that the way the Wizards were playing? They're 29-39. I know it's 10 games under 500, but man, this is a team that really came on strong in the second half of the season. 7-3 against the spread in their last 10. Meanwhile, the Hornets, when their back was to the wall, when they were competing for that final playoff spot, 3-7 in their last 10 games. 2-7 against the spread. I'm going to take the Wizards and lay 3.5. I'll do one more pick. Take the Trailblazers minus 7.5 against the Pelicans. The Blazers 7-3 against the spread in their last 10. Once again, this is a team playing for positioning in the NBA playoff race. Just the NBA playoffs, they kind of are what they are. And in the West, it just seems there's one game. It's like splitting hairs. The Trailblazers are in 4th place in the standings, but actually one game behind the Thunder in the win column, but one game ahead of them in the loss column. So it's just 0.003 percentage points separating the Trailblazers and the Thunder. Meanwhile, when we look at the Blazers, they're only a game behind the Rockets in the win column. So the Rockets are 42-26. The Trailblazers, they win here, they're 42-26. I'm going to take the Trailblazers minus 7.5. That'll be our last pick for today's show. I'll try and come back on like I did yesterday around 6:30. So if you guys sign up for those notifications, be sure to hit the thumbs up. The more thumbs up, the more picks I give. We only have 52 thumbs up today, so that's why a little light on the picks. And I'm not going to not give out any picks if you guys don't hit the thumbs up. But we got 125 people watching live on our YouTube, 127, and we got 52 thumbs up. So you guys do the math. And that's why we're at where we're at. But anyways, recap. We still did a ton of picks today. I think we gave out at least 10 here, so it's pretty good. A lot better than 52 thumbs up for 127 people watching. But anyways, be sure to click your notifications. I'll come back on live later on if we get about 150 thumbs up on this video on YouTube. But anyways, took Florida +4, Michigan State -11. St. Bonaventure -4.5, Wisconsin -8, Iowa State -2.5, San Diego State +11, Davidson -6, the Rockets -13, Texas State -6, the Wizards -3.5, and the Trailblazers -7.5. This is Mitch. I messed that up. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. I'll probably see you guys again around 6:30 Eastern Time.